how's it going? It's your mystical tarot bun Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless tarot card reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time, so take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now let's hop in to your reading. Okay, so starting off, it looks to be that you have the energy surrounding you of the Two of Clubs. So that means that you're in a state of planning and preparation, okay? And I'm super curious what you're planning and preparing for. It feels almost like triumphant. I'm getting that energy, right? Like you're taking action on something, right? Maybe you're exploring new things, right? Maybe you're taking a rest from action, maybe, as well. Ooh, universe wants me to take this one as well. And maybe it has something to do with you just maybe moving into something very quickly, almost with like gusto I'm getting or hearing right now. There's a lot of charisma in that energy too. We're also getting a sense that you have Three of Heart energy around you at this time. So that's kind of like almost like encompassing a sense of joy in the company. There's a sense of friendship and celebration around you as well. So I'm assuming there's something to do with that planning and preparation, and that's why you're coming in to this energy of joy and friendship and celebration. Maybe you've taken action on something, and that planning and preparation is finally coming into fruition for many of you at this time, which is really awesome to see. Okay, let's see what other messages we have here. Ooh, and the Jack of Clubs. Okay, so the Jack of Clubs talks about you're taking risks, right? There's some sense of unreliability in energies around you, right? And this is why you've had to take action with that Two of Spades and prepare things, plan things, and really be diligent about the direction that you want to take going forward. Really interesting to hear that. So yeah, many of you are just in this like preparation phase. I'm hearing and sensing, okay, with that energy. And maybe you've already taken action, and it's kind of just like almost, I'm getting it's adding up over time, and you're finally waking up to like the actuality of it becoming like real. I'm getting that sense, something like you didn't know was gonna happen, but it's happening now. That's what I'm hearing. Like you've been in planning and preparation mode for so long that you are finally creating something. It's finally coming into fruition. It's finally making itself known to you at this time. Ooh, and there was a bit of confusion in the past too during your planning and preparation phase, which is probably why there's like a little bit of energy of just like confusion in terms of when this thing is going to happen, okay, that you've been preparing and planning for so long. But yeah, because you've been taking action consistently, you're in this state of almost like flying high. Like you don't see the misses, or I'm almost getting like the failures are not stopping you. I'm getting a sense that you are in this sense of inspiration and hope and faith, that your desires are driving you towards your dreams, towards the miracles that you are going to be acquiring. I was getting like Aquarius vibes, star energy with that too. Okay, and there's also just some surprise villains and something hidden. So there might be someone in the mist that is also kind of like being a little sneaky in your energy, right? Doesn't look to be too bad in the sense that they're like, getting like they're not really making themselves known. They're in the shadows. They're kind of like showing up with a smile on their face during these moments of celebration for you. I'm getting a sense maybe you've been working so hard in the background that when you are finally finding the light and you're getting your spotlight, this individual who's never really had your back is almost showing up, but they are showing up in this like way of like almost getting like this two-faced energy I'm sensing as well, where it's like they actually are like having almost like envious like desires towards what it is that you are manifesting into your life at this time. So definitely be careful around energies like that while you're in your celebration mode, right? With that unreliability that we're getting, as well as with the Jack of Clubs, as well as the Three of Hearts here with that like celebration. Like you're in that celebration mode and you're like in the joy of company, but make sure that it's really the people who have your back. That's what I'm sensing. I'm also getting a sense that like I was getting almost like tongue twisted. So maybe many of you are feeling almost tongue twisted around this particular person who's been in your energy for some reason. Ooh, yeah, narrow path. So this person has perhaps put in a bit of a narrow path for you as you were planning and making preparations. I'm getting a sense that many of you like I'm getting like throat chakras, like the energy doesn't want me to express this message to you at this time. But many of you have almost unspoken things that you want to express, things that you wish were said and done, but they couldn't necessarily come to light because of this narrow path that these individuals put in your place. And because you've been able to break through that and transform and find clarity, you've already gone through this like enlightenment, which has brought you onto a new cycle. That's what I'm hearing and sensing right now. And especially with the runes that we have here, okay, and 514 might also be of significance, but with the runes here, there's a strong sense of just trusting your inner knowing, right? You have a sense of disruption though with that Hagalaz rune. There's a bit of like sudden changes through destruction and cleansing of things. You've gone through many challenges and have transformed so much that some people can't even recognize who you are anymore, and they are coming across as like a sense of surprise. Like you wouldn't necessarily expect them and they weren't expecting you. Like that's what I'm like feeling and sensing in the energies. And there's also a sense that you are so rooted at this time that you're full of spiritual wealth, spiritual abundance with that Othala rune, and you're really leaving a legacy behind because of the preparation that you've been putting in place for, I'm getting a sense, for decades, for like a long time. We're getting like almost like that ancestry vibe. You're really planting your roots down. You're really having a sense of tradition around you as well. And that's really strong here in this energy. Yeah. And you also have a sense of just a sense of exchange and balance. Like you're going to be gifted. There's a strong sense of partnership and reciprocity here too. And a sense of unity with everyone coming together to celebrate and just be in that good friendship energy, right? And yeah, you also have a sense of inner knowing and knowledge about what's happening, what's coming towards you at this time, right? So yeah, while you're in this preparation, while you're in planning, I feel as though you've been planning and preparing for multiple things, not just one thing, and you're seeing almost like what do they call it? Like the chessboard pieces are adding up. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you have this like, it's almost like the books are stacking, but like you're stacking your chips. That's what I'm sensing. You've been making a lot of risks. You've been gambling a lot, and not in the sense of like actually gambling, but you've been betting on yourself so much so that finally the chips are laying where they need to lay and where they need to be placed. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Ooh, inheritance. Yeah, we were getting strong inheritance vibes. You're going to be coming into something soon in terms of inheritance. We got this in the previous reading too, during the Monday read of the week. But yeah, despite it being timeless, I do think that there's something that you're acquiring, whether it's inheriting actual wealth through the ancestry lineage, through the home, through traditions. Perhaps this is really just talking about that emotional, physical, spiritual inheritance that you're acquiring at this time because of your preparation. I'm also getting that some people have been really in your corner, okay? They've been working with you for so long, and they've been trying to also like create something to hand off to you because you're their successor. That's what I'm sensing too in the energies. I'm getting a vibe where it's like, you know, like almost like when you're at work and you know, when people eventually need to step down because they're offboarding on the team or they're retiring, they need a successor. And it seems to be that many of you are going to be fulfilling that role for many people, or even not many people, just a specific person in your industry. That's what I'm sensing as well. Ooh, okay, so you're being very delicate at this time, and you're just playing your cards really well. I'm also getting like chessboard vibes, where it's like you're the chess master of your own demise. Like you know what's coming because you've been planning so much so that nothing is phasing you right now. You're planning as though you're being very intricate about it. You're being very like very craftsman vibes. I'm getting craftsman, craftswoman, very like a mastery of your own skill and just the investment, your capability to reflect on what it is you need to do to get the results you want, which is like really cool to hear. Okay. And this is during even the hardships that you're going through as well. You're very secure, and you're secure in the control and what you're doing. You're holding tight to that. Yeah, you're very persistent. Yep, and you got that teasing energy in the background, right? You almost like the universe is almost like teasing the future of what's gonna happen for you, and it's like it's giving you joy, it's giving you fulfillment, and that's where that celebration is coming through. Okay, you're feeling that sense of warmth and harmony. I was getting a sense to take this card for some reason. Ooh, and money's coming in. That might be with that inheritance that we got as well. Okay, and got a lot of potential in that too. Not only in the near future, but in the very far out future too. And you're completing a cycle right now because of the seeds you've been sowing at this time. Okay, and you've been planting many seeds in the past, in the present. You have seeds already being planted in the future because of your awareness, right? Ooh, okay. And yeah, you're a unicorn. Many people see you as a unicorn too at this time. You're someone of many skills and talents, okay? You're able to birth new things into fruition, and you're gonna have a lot of victory coming your way. You're gonna have a lot of illumination. You're full of confidence, spiritual defense, okay, and connection to the universe. I'm getting a sense of that. There's a lot of secrets in the midst too. Secrets unknown, secrets that you know about, but you don't want to open that Pandora's box just yet. And you know that something about the lines of like, good things happen to those who wait. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, and this something about sickened. I'm definitely getting a sense of that, some sickened energy around you where it's like, almost like when you hit that victory, right? There's going to be a sacrifice you're going to need to make, okay? And yeah, it's been, ooh, okay, universe wants me to, ooh, yep, disrespectful energy, the misunderstood. Yeah, so there's going to be some interesting energies popping up while you're in your victorious moment, okay? You're going through these things. But, you know, don't let this phase you. You know that this is just part of the journey, okay? Protect yourself, guide yourself, shield yourself towards these energies, okay? And just, yeah, let's just put up your spiritual defenses at this time as good things come in your way, right? Anytime when you hit like this pivotal moment in your life, you know that, hey, it's time for me to, you know, gather your troops so that you can come across in so you can come forth in a strong way for yourself, right? You know your self-worth, you have a strong sense of independence, and this will like prevent you from like overthinking things, feeling a sense of anxiety or deception towards things, almost like a mental trap or block right before you're about to hit your pivotal breakthrough. That's what I'm sensing. So protect your energy and don't let negative frequencies almost like dictate a change of course. I'm hearing. Okay, so just keep that in mind for those of you who resonate with that message. Yeah. But there's definitely a sense of victory there. You're going to be having a sense of recognition, pride, and reward coming your way. Yeah. And I'm hearing momentum, right? Very passionate pursuits in that too, towards like a new path. Okay. And it's going to be a good path too. Something that's like based on your curiosity. It's going to feel like almost like a movie too. Okay. It's almost like it's too good to be true, I'm sensing. Like you paved this path for yourself that is not common to people, and that's why it almost feels like a movie. Yeah, and people want to be a part of this movie with you, and with every movie there's like a villain, right? So just gotta be on the lookout to keep your energies high, right? And yeah, experiment. Yeah, so you're gonna be experimenting a lot when this new path opens up to you. And you're going to be celebrating too, which is really awesome to hear. Yes, I'm getting a sense of wholesomeness too in that. Maybe even wholeness, okay? It's like you've reached this arrival moment, giving me like the world vibes, yeah. Just a sense of fulfillment, and you're finally going to be able to integrate into something you've been planning for so long, right? It's going to integrate seamlessly into your life. Yeah. Ooh. So we're getting a lot of things popping up. Ooh, we're getting a sense of closure popping up too. Some of you with that energy of the misunderstood, the sickened, and the disrespectful, it looks to be that when you are coming into this come up, I'm getting, Many people are going to be ending chapters with you. It's almost as if, like, as you elevate within your career, within your personal life, within your relationships, there will be times where you have to let certain individuals go. You have to release certain emotions that are not serving you, and perhaps even just ending and closing out chapters that are finally over. So you're going to have that sense of closure. I'm getting a sense that many of you have gone through a lot of adversity, and so much so that you've had to almost like surrender to the universe and just hope that the planning and preparation and the hard work that you've put in is finally going to come around and reward you. And it looks to be that once that chapter closes off, you're going to have a sense of relief, a sense of content and satisfaction, knowing that everything you did was meant for a reason. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah, there's like some sort of triggers of the past that really were almost like, I'm getting a sense that it kind of gave you like this sense of like hardship, exclusion, and isolation, right? And it created a lot of emotional reactions, a lot of unresolved wounds from the past, like things that really brought like a strain or a burden to you, brought pressure, perhaps even stress at some points in time. But you've been really resilient and you've had a lot of grit towards many of these things. You've been protecting your energy and coming back stronger every single time. And you have not given up. And the universe is just emphasizing that even more at this time. And yeah, you're going to be coming into your payday. Okay, it's very cool to see that. It's a lot of like inheritance, a lot of wealth, a lot of just like a sense of celebration and success. It may not just be materially. It might just be like emotionally. It might just be like a sense of you leveling up, you getting a new title, you being able to do the things that you want to do, right? And that's what I'm getting in. You're going to be able to cash in, is what I'm hearing from that energy. And you're going to have a sense or feeling of reward and recognition. So yeah, those are all the energies that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.